Okay, here's a real YouTube rewind. It was April 2019, and I think I had 3,000 subscribers approximately, and I'd kind of made a little name for myself making Gotham content, and Gotham was ending, and the final shot we'd got of Gotham was of Batman in his Batsuit for the very first time. And as I saw that final shot, I thought a number of things and had a number of different emotions going around. One of them was, this is gonna be it for me, isn't it? This is gonna be the end of my channel. I got I got the audience I got for talking about Gotham. Now there's no more Gotham to talk about. What the hell am I gonna do next? Another thought, though, was just how bizarre this Batsuit looked. And as we got a better look at it at San Diego Comic-Con, I was just like, Jesus Christ, no, it's not a good look. But as luck would have it, just a couple of days ago, my buddy Ash on Discord sent me an image of the concept art of Gotham's Batsuit design, which shows us a little more of how this Batsuit was supposed to look. So I'm going to be talking about that coming up. Once again, this video is sponsored by NordVPN, and you can get 4 months free with a 3-year subscription by using my discount code. Everything you need is in the description below, so check it out. Alright, onwards. So prior to the release of the Gotham finale, Gotham producers were getting us all hyped up as to what the Batsuit would look like, and it was pretty shrouded in mystery until it was leaked, but I'm going to pretend that didn't happen for the sake of this video. What the producers were promising was a greatest hit compilation of different Batsuits over the ages, and that this Batsuit drew a lot of inspiration from the Dark Knight Rises Batsuit. That didn't really come across for me in the final design, as it looked like something more akin to a laser tag outfit, but I will say I can actually see the intention in this concept art, which very much does reflect the final design that appeared, just it's kind of more how it was supposed to look. It's an instance where they clearly wanted to have a Dark Knight Rises inspired Batsuit, and that's what's on the paper, but the final outcome just didn't come together, probably due to expenses and resources. As well as that, Warner Brothers were mandating that this Batsuit could not resemble any previous Batsuit. I get the feeling that this design here was just different enough for them to get away with. Either way, what a truly unreasonable challenge. So on this design here, you've got a lot of the armor plating and the sort of the X design that we've got on the chest, which is very much reflected in the final design. The armor on the legs is also pretty much identical to the armor that is in the show. The gloves are more like sort of combat armor gloves. And I tell you what, this concept art does answer one question I had, which was where the executive producer of Gotham was saying that they went for short ears with the design, and I thought, well, they're pretty much average length bat ears in the show, but on this concept art here, they are indeed short ears. So, I guess that answers that one. The gloves look more like sort of functional combat gloves with a lot of straps on them around the wrists, which is very much reflected in the final design. And like on the final design, there are a lot of gaps in the armor, which I think is a little bit strange, but you can't really see what's underneath the armor on this version, because A, the gaps are not as wide, and B, it's shrouded in darkness and shadow. So it could be like chainmail under there, but it's all a much more complete looking outfit than what we got in the end. I don't know if he has the armor that he has around the shoulders here on the final design, because the cape actually drapes over the shoulders in the final design, which I must admit I do like better. I'm really not a fan of the boots on this design. They look very out of place. The design looks kind of like it's supposed to be quite a lightweight sort of Batsuit, very practical, and those look like Wellington boots. So what do I think of this Batsuit on paper? I'm gonna say, I'm still not a fan. Now look, unpopular opinion, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the costume in the Dark Knight trilogy. I thought it was a bit too busy, a bit over-designed. It was all functionality, but the aesthetic just wasn't quite there for me. It didn't have that sort of mean look that a Batman needs to have, as far as I was concerned. And I really didn't like the way the cowl looked. As well as that, I think I was just kind of sick of the all black at that stage. It had been done so much, I just wanted a grey and black or grey and blue Batsuit. We can't really tell much from the colors here on this concept art, because it does appear to be a photo of a painting, and it might not be lit the best, and even then it's supposed to be in a very sort of a yellow, hopeful lighting. I'm still just not a fan of this design because I don't like the sort of very, very busy armor look. The armor obviously has a lot more depth to it than on the final design, which looks like if you took this concept art and sent it off to someone at AliExpress and they sent it back to you for £30 would do. But even then, I'm just not that big on Batsuits that require a load of armor plating on them. There's only a few instances where I actually really like that. I mean, I will say one of my favorite Batsuits is an armor, and that's the Arkham Knight Batsuit. But that just, it gets that sort of, it strikes that balance between what's imposing and intimidating and looks spectacular, but also strikes up the balance with it being practical as well. To the point where it no longer really looks like a realistic armor, it no longer really looks like a costume so much as it looks like this absolute beast of technology. It just looks like Batman. What we have here certainly resembles a Batman, but for starters, it clearly wasn't in the budget to make a costume like this, and it shows on the final design. So they definitely should have gone for a different approach from there, but as well as that, Gotham is such a far cry from the Christopher Nolan Batman universe. The Christopher Nolan Batman universe is grounded in practicality, reality, rationality, and logic. The Gotham Batman series is completely kooky, over-the-top, silly stuff. It's stylized and it's wacky, therefore we should have had a Batsuit that was stylized and wacky. Especially in that finale where the costumes got more over the top than before for Riddler and Penguin, and even the Joker to an extent. So why is Batman so, well, laser tag? Why does Batman look like he got back from Quasar? And that's the thing with doing a Batman armor. Like, if you do it just in spandex, you can kind of convince us that it's bulletproof Kevlar. And there are spandex Batsuits that look a little cheaper than this that just look better because it looks like Batman. If you can't make it look practical and it's not in the budget, then make it look fantastical. Make it look like Batman. Because otherwise your Batsuit that's supposed to reflect a Batsuit from a multi-million-dollar production of The Dark Knight Rises ends up looking like a high school production of Starlight Express. The entire finale of Gotham was a wash, and I'm still aching a little bit from it today. But they could have brought it all home nicely if they just had a Batsuit that reflected maybe the Batsuit from City of Scars, if they just aimed lower with it. And you can justify Batman wearing a bodysuit. Like, he's a skilled fighter, he knows how to defend himself, he doesn't really need armor. There is of course the defense that this is his very first Batsuit, so of course it would look shoddy. But A, it's not. He had another Batsuit earlier on, it was the black leather one that he got in season 4. And B, this is the final image we will ever see from Gotham. You want to bring it all home. You can't afford to bungle it up. If you can't make something that looks practical or sensible, just make something that looks good, you know? Which is why the Gotham Batsuit failed on every single level. They had an idea in mind that just didn't work. They should have sent this artwork back and said, great job, but we can't afford to make this. We can't possibly do that on our budget. We don't have the time, the resources, or the money, and gone for something a bit more feasible. It's just disappointing, and it's cast such a bad shadow over what otherwise is my favorite show. Well, what do you guys think? Comment below and discuss, and as always, if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and in the description below is the links to my Patreon and my Discord. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a great day. That's a cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you? Because you could get a way better costume from Zentai Zone. Check out their range of custom-made, tailored superhero costumes. Ridiculously good quality, value, and customization. Link is in the description below, as well as my coupon code CHANNELPUP, where you can get a discount off of your purchase. And while you're at it, why not get your suit designed by my talented buddy Dan from New Blood Dan's workshop? You can contact him via the link in the description below. Seriously guys, you do not want to miss out on your chance to be your favorite superhero and feel authentic and professional. And you don't want to miss out on that Channel Pup discount.
Can you feel the sunshine? Does it bright?